I'm man of my city, man of my word. Put on my kids, I gotta swerve, I gotta dip, I gotta burn, I gotta lit, I got it worked out to the way I own 100% of my shit. I got it worked out where I got platinum right under my lips. Ayy, heard they talk about me. Rockstar, pop star, ripping my jeans. Big body bands, I'm whipping the mean. White on the Mozzie, whipping the clean. Space on the testy, please do not test me. I really swerve this future machine. Life is a movie, I do it truly. You see the drip, I step on the scene. You lean when I lean.
And just like that, we're back on the air. Welcome back to yet another reckless discussion with my crazy ass family. So the name of this episode is called How Far Is Too Far. Now, me and London did an episode, we did a cousin conversational episode on Carefully Reckless season 2.
Shout out to Carefully Reckless. Shout out to Carefully Reckless.
And it was great. It was, it was very intimate. It was between my cousin and I, right? And we settled a lot of differences on that episode. This is a little different. This gears to everyone, right? And sometimes in love, relationships, friendships, whether, you're a boss, whether it's boss to employee to, teacher to student, whatever, difficult conversations come about. We're not gonna get ghetto.
Yo, we just gotta get comfortable.
No, you did that before.
Yo, we gotta get comfortable. Yo, it's be my thing, you know what I'm saying? We like the shoes off, man. Got people that like
your crazy ass family, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. This is reckless.
And you on carpet.
You be like, y'all don't kick these motherfuckers over these fat piggy ass feet right now.
Now how far? Now they gonna say, now how far is too far?
Perfect for this. A lot of times, there are needs for difficult conversations, and there will be difficult conversations, but when is it going too far? When do you feel like it goes too far, right? Yeah. So the first segment is conversation style. Do you think it's healthy to give silent treatment?
No, absolutely not. I think that when you give the silent treatment, you're basically like backtracking and you're covering the wound, right? You're just fixing it, but you're not going into fixing the issue.
Right. Okay.
Because a lot of times if you're, giving a silent treatment, you're like either walking away, hanging up, or something like that, right? You're not addressing the issue.
Yeah.
So the next time it comes about, that issue is kind of still the same issue that happened before.
Absolutely.
Like, cause you never got past that one, and you're leaving that person neglected.
Yeah.
In all honesty, to me.
Okay. I can agree with that, Prince.
Okay.
You shut down and you just silent when my thing. Why I'm agree because my issue is that's one of my issues, and I wouldn't call it toxic. That's me personally wouldn't call it toxic. But I don't like when someone disagrees but don't give you a chance to elaborate.
Okay.
So that's when I just shut straight down and just boom.
Fuck it.
And fuck it. Or I might just don't want to talk for another 20, 25 minutes until I cool down, calm down, then we can revisit whatever else we were just doing. But I do get some people, some people don't do it intentionally.
Yeah.
Right? Some people is just a taught thing as well sometimes, and they just don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
But they think that them being silent and then wanting to talk about it 2-3 days later is good when that's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Because fuck that. I'm still on day one. It's day 4. I still want to talk about what happened day 1.
Right. We're not
So until we ain't changing shit. We ain't talking about this. I don't want to talk.
Right.
So I think that's one of my biggest things. Like I just shut straight down. Like, I don't talk to nobody. Fuck you and fuck how you feel.
Period.
That's it. Period.
For me, it depends on what it is. Like for me, I'll address something, but somebody else will respond and I won't want to respond. Like and then I'm a texter. Like I don't know. I will.
Yes, you.
I will reach out to a person, or I'll even call you. I just don't want to hear what you're gonna say back. Yeah. And I know that's not only me, but it's not that I don't care what you're gonna say. Then I have to respond again. Then I have to be madder than you. Then I have to say something that's gonna make you get even more mad and respond back. So, and it's selfish and it is toxic as well. I like to tell you how I feel, but I don't want you to respond back because I don't want it to be a back and forth thing. I just want you to know. That's it. But you still have to, don't even give me time to cool off. I don't ever want to hear anything.
Damn.
I never do.
Yeah, I don't. And it depends on, Jessica. Right. And it depends on what it, like I said, it depends on what it is.
And who it is too.
So, and who it is. Because certain people press certain buttons. And I just felt like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. I gotta win.
She toxic.
Okay,
I don't think that's a good toxic surprise. I don't.
So if all right, well, since I'm toxic and this is all on me and
I don't
shit,
think you toxic.
and I don't fucking care.
Oh wow.
Is it okay to have differences?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Like,
differences make a friendship
absolutely.
because if not, you're a yes man.
I
You gotta
don't
have
like.
differences.
I hate yes men and women.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can make me better.
Okay.
You gotta have differences.
Like,
That's what builds
yeah.
bonds and friendships.
Like,
And that's how you learn
fake.
each other.
But I also think that you have to. It gives you a space to know if you're a person that can like handle another person. Because if you're just like automatically like my way, then you need to check yourself. You're selfish. So when you are dealing with someone else and you're like, okay, this is their opinion. Because I always go back to we were raised differently. We all have different opinions. So everyone's opinion should be respected.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be because you think this way, I should think that way. No. Now, we can agree, disagree, and I can learn something from you. As I'm getting older, because I used to be very much a bitch, but now I try to learn from people.
Silly.
It used to be.
No, I'm not. Like,
Well, you're not. All right, you're not a bitch. You're bitchy at times.
I can get bitchy, but I feel like I have, in the last few months or weeks since my therapy, I have learned to become very much like, what can I learn from this situation regarding this person? Because if they came off this way, I could be thinking of it in the wrong way and they could totally mean something else. But you gotta be grown enough to think like that.
And I definitely do see your growth with that.
And I
you
do
know, like
too.
I said, she used
You
to
do?
she used to be a bitch, but now
Oh,
she's
yeah, very much. I was a bitch for like
bitchy
30
at
years.
times.
We
The bitch
had-
ain't all gone, but
we-
she still in there.
The bitch
we
ain't
had,
all gone.
it wasn't a difference, but it was the way we text or how we was
And I was apologetic.
And she so much when I felt the way and I said it, she did apply. So
Yeah.
I
You can see the
I see the
growth.
growth. I see
Exactly.
it.
And then
I
you
see-
just said something earlier. A lot of people don't even know when they're being
correct.
you know,
do shit.
like that.
And that's
you
why I
know,
said I don't like
yeah.
the text in certain
Me
time
too,
styles.
neither, yeah.
Right.
Like so, like I said, she
Yeah.
was very well. Rome, I didn't know. I said, well, yes, you were.
Okay.
But she apologized, so I does see the growth. 'Cause
Well, yes, you were.
a couple weeks probably ago, or a month, because that was a month ago.
Yeah, that
Right.
was like a month ago, yeah.
Okay.
So, Rome, are you an assertive, aggressive, or passive conversationist?
Passive aggressive.
Okay.
Like if I'm very passionate about something, and I feel like I said, you know, we all have different type of conversations. I feel like if I'm very passionate about something, and I really know what I'm talking about, and you just keep going back and forth, but you're not allowing me to elaborate, like I said before, then that becomes I'm more aggressive, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not, and that's with people that's not in a that's the aggressive side of me is people that's I'm not in an intimate relationship with. Now, if I'm talking to you, I'm a little bit more passive, but then your rebelliousness makes me aggressive. Because then I'll be feeling like, oh, well, no, you won't let me fucking talk because you're being biased. Now, my relationship wise, I'm passive aggressive because I'm really trying to be submissive and open up. But this person is just like, she just so,
We're not doing it.
like I'm saying, when I say she, I'm not even particularly saying this one
More than
person.
likely it's gonna
more
be a
in a
female.
it's more of me in the multiple relationships that I've been in. It's like these women is just, I gotta be a little bit aggressive. You feel me? So it depends on, you know, because I really don't be wanting yes women with they just always listen. No, but it depends on my mood.
Okay. What about you, Linda?
I think that I have always been aggressive, but I'm more so passive now. Okay, what's the middle?
Assertive.
You're assertive.
I'm assertive, right? I know what I want, but I also am open to hearing your side. Like I'm fair. I always say that as us Gemini, you know, we're fair people. We try to look at the whole story as Geminis.
Oh.
We like to look at the whole story because it is three sides to a story,
It
and we
is.
want to hear it all before we say, okay.
Three
From what I
sides from
see, even
life.
if I gotta say I'm wrong, and
Your
that's just
side,
me.
their
Like
side, the truth.
lately.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna just be like, am I fucking bad? Like, sorry. But this is where I felt this way, right?
Yeah.
So I think that I do try to understand someone else's side because everyone comes from different backgrounds,
Right.
different
Right.
histories. We all look at things differently. And I
Right.
try to remember that no matter where no matter what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It could be my son's teacher.
So for
and she
instance,
decided
that's
to-
aggressive.
that's
That's
right
wow.
there.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Because it could be
She squared up.
That's a square up.
what the hell
I'm
did
just
that
saying,
go?
like,
It's getting
But she
scared.
might
you
want
know,
this.
it could be any situation. I'm like,
That's
all right,
that
so
Gemini shit.
I'll be like, all right, but my son did fucking play with you. So you know what? You got that. You got
Yeah.
that.
But for you, I think it's it depends on who it is, because
That's true.
you're a passive conversationist with him.
Mm-hmm.
You're assertive with me, and at times aggressive. We're aggressive with each other,
Yeah.
though. But you're very passive with him.
What people have a heart about.
You got a heart about me? So You know what I mean? But it just depends on who it is. Like, I feel like when you know someone is going through something and you know that they're having mental issues or just not even mental, or just
Yo said
something
he was having mental
straining.
issues.
That's exactly what she just fucking said.
You know?
And she feel like London babies me. I think that's what she's saying.
Yes.
You feel like Jessica babies me, so it's all
That's
good.
the first time I heard that shit.
If I know that someone, I don't kick nobody when they down. That's like one of my biggest like things in life. And if I see someone struggling mentally of any way, because people do it in different distinct ways when you like, because I can resonate because I have my mental problems.
Right.
That I can see it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go too hard on that person.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair to their mind.
And you're
I
correct.
respect it.
But you
And
used
people
to.
don't interpret.
But I can't any day anyway.
He'll never
And I
like
can't
just let
any-
you have the shit.
But I can't
No,
anyway
because we
any
came
day.
a long way,
'Cause
and
when I call you
not-
bald head, it's a problem.
No, it's not. Cause
It's a problem.
That's not. Cause I'm comfortable now.
Ooh.
Prince, how about you? Do you
I'm
think
being
you
nice.
are an assertive conversationist, aggressive conversationist, or passive?
I'm gonna say I'm passive assertive. Certain situations that I come into with conversation, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been through a lot, experienced a lot, researched a lot. So sometimes I can come in a conversation, I'll be very assertive because I know what I'm talking about. Passive when it comes to particular people in my life. I'm very passive, not more so submissive, 'cause I don't like that word, but I'm very passive and like, I like everybody to have, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, I'm very passive to my twin. All right, because that's what the fuck you want me to say. So there you go. I'm very passive to my twin. I let her have her way. I let her just, that's just what I want because it's like, yo, I don't know what it is about her, yo. It's just like, I'm very passive towards it. But generally, it's like, I'm just assertive and shit because I'm never going to indulge in a conversation that I'm ignorant to. Because I'm an Aquarius, so I like to know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's just it, you know what I mean? So I like to be able to stand 10 toes down and be like, nah, this is what the fuck is, what it is. You know what I'm saying now?
You like to be informative.
Yeah, but I can be passive in certain situations because I like everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, like, and just be like, all right, I don't like what the fuck going on here, but
And then
everybody in good spirits, so we just gonna go with what we're going with. We'll talk about this later, but all right, come on. So that's where my passive side comes from.
I am an aggressive conversationist.
Oh, yes, thank you.
And then
you told the truth.
It don't even depend on who you are. I can be aggressive and assertive. So I would say assertive, aggressive, because depending on what we're talking about and what what we're having a conversation about. If I feel like I have to get aggressive, I will. And if I feel like I have to be assertive, because I always want to be firm about what I'm saying. I always want to be sure. Something
passive aggressive.
Something that I do know that I struggle with is not really taking into consideration other people's opinions about something that I feel strongly about. I had to let go of the fact that not everybody's gonna think like me. Not everybody's gonna assess every situation like me. Everybody's not gonna communicate like me, So it's just like, you have to take yourself outside of your own shoes sometimes and look at what you could have done wrong. Like the way he had just brought something to my attention like not too long ago. Like, yo, I feel like you're way too bossy. You bossed me wrong. There is like, yo, I'm a grown man. It's like you talk to me like I'm your child. I'm your child's father. I'm not a child. And I definitely can own up to doing that when really I don't like it to translate that way. I don't like it to be interpreted that way. I just really want the best for him. I know him. I feel I know him better than any fucking female knows him. You know what I mean? And just because I do don't mean I get to tell him and lead him in life and shit. He has his own life. He's gonna make mistakes and he's gonna learn from them. And that's why I did did I not apologize to you?
I apologize to you.
But you know what,
just
though?
Sometimes I just want you to be passive like you do Prince.
Dying.
You know what, though? Rome,
I would feel so much better.
I
Just
respect
sometimes.
that.
Because she does
I
respect
respect
your
that.
personality.
Rome,
She gets to talk on Jerome.
I respect
If Jerome
that.
you
be
like,
like,
what's
to a
wrong?
whole
Whatever you
nother
like, let
level,
him be
yo.
him.
I
just
respect
be like,
you from a
just
whole nother level, yo.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I respect your answer from a whole
Like-
nother level. And Jessica, I respect you for even saying that because, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, you turned 30, yo, and you got.
I said she's passive.
You was like,
Jessica
you have
understands.
gotten like on a whole different
she's
level
gotten better.
in life, bro. Like
Thank
on some
you.
real shit, like
She's
your
definitely
maturity
gotten
level.
better.
Like you always been mature for your age, for one. But like your maturity level, how you interpret shit and receive shit now, and is like completely different from when we first connected. Cause it was just,
Yeah.
and I liked it because it used to be like, look, it's gonna be my way, and if you don't fucking like it, get the fuck out my life. Period. Now it's like, no, I understand, bop, bop, bop. So I applaud you for that.
Right. Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? I applaud you for that because that's growth.
And really, what I realized, nobody likes to be around a person like that, and nobody really likes to open up to you when you're like that, you know, because you make people shut down.
Feel like it's no point.
You know, and it's like, why would I even respond to her when I know what she's gonna say. I know how aggressive that she gets, you know. So it's like, I'm just like, a lot of times London may just leave something alone because she know, like, oh my God, I know. And this was more so in the past, but it's like, I would get so aggressive, and then she would get so, like, we match each other's energy as cousins. We used to be able to do, but we can have conversations now. But like, arguments used to get so crazy for us, you know, and that's just because not even that one wants to win, but we're both dominant women.
Them bitches is crazy.
Yep, both dominant women, and then, but one thing that we do, it doesn't linger. No, we will 25 minutes, 30 minutes
literally
later.
That's me, 25 minutes.
And that's one thing I can say about being, you know, like being on the road with you and see, like, you know, may have, you know, understand y'all arguments or hear y'all arguing.
It's never
one thing I can say that with y'all being cousins, y'all can be in a full-fledged argument and be on some shit like where outside would think y'all two hate each other.
And
but that business
related.
shit,
it don't.
Yo, I don't know where we was, yo. We was somewhere, yo. And I mean, they was so mad at each other. They were calling each other bitches on the phone, yelling on top of each other. And then listen, London texted her and said, by the way, they're waiting for you at the shoot right now, so you can walk in.
Thank you.
And she was like, thank you, bitch, and sent her a meme, and it was like,
I don't know.
I was like, damn, yo, this is like,
because she wasn't with us. It was us crazy. She was on the phone.
Yeah, me
that was another time.
But that's what I love though. It's like y'all still cousins, y'all family. You know, like we all family, but it's like y'all can have that disagreement because some people can't operate like that.
They would be
have a personal disagreement, and then it'd be like, oh, bitch, I know you need me to get this job done, so bitch, I'm gonna fuck it up and I'm gonna stop responding. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
that is.
That's why I like that about y'all.
We never had to deal with.
Like, it's so funny. Me and Jessica been working together for almost 6 years, and we've never had, like, I told her, like, one day she fired me one time, but I did fuck up. But that's because she was fucking playing and sent me this message, and I sent it to somebody, and long story short, it went a mess. Guess what? We were at Fridays in together that night. I said, listen,
but we was at Fridays getting drunk together.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah. It was the whole thing.
You ain't really work with Jessica unless you've been fired like once. I got fired twice, for real.
Because this the thing about it. I fire her and then realize I can't do my job.
Yeah.
I've even purposely texted London and didn't answer because I didn't want to have a conversation because I know she's gonna make me make up with her by the end. But I want to be mad for an hour.
It's so funny. That's
like,
how
I want to be mad about it. So it's like she'll keep calling and calling. And I'm like, yo, if I answer this phone, we're gonna be cool again. And I don't want to fucking do it. I just want to be mad at her.
You want to go through the emotions.
I want to go through the emotions of it.
Sometimes I get over shit like in 5 seconds. Literally.
Yeah, and it's so scary because I cannot get over nothing in 5 seconds. Give me an hour, but she can just get over things so quickly.
It's so sad. I can know shit in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll be like, bitch, come on.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Like, I want you back home.
Because it actually takes a lot of energy to be angry.
Yeah.
It does.
You ever try to ignore a motherfucker that'll sit right in front of you? That's a lot of energy.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Like when you took off your shoes. So, look.
I'm a talker.
So I know that he's a texter and blocker. You're a what?
I'm a talker.
Me too.
Don't text me.
Jerome, you shut down.
Yeah, but don't. Like, it depends
and
on the
text
person because y'all, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
When it comes to my intimate partner, I need to talk because I feel like, nah, I need to hear how I feel. Like, no, don't hang up, don't hang up.
Okay.
Please don't hang up. If you fuck,
oh my God, hanging up.
I know that's next.
That's a pet peeve of yours.
That's next.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking call. Go ahead.
Actually, I want.
Are you the type to be silent on the phone? Hang up, then text an essay.
No, I'm texting on essay. That's too much energy.
I'm texting that time.
That's too much.
If you answer the phone, I'm texting that essay and I'm blocking you after that.
No, that's too much
text
energy.
this motherfucking ECR.
I might text you some
You gonna read it when
shit.
you bored. I know.
I don't like being hung up on. That's my number one pet peeve. I'm talking about like any nigga I fuck with.
I ain't gonna text you no
don't
essay.
Don't ever hang up on me. It gets very much like walking out vibes.
But it can be a nigga or anybody, but you don't like being hung up by nobody.
It's like, I don't like it.
But especially guys, but you
it's inappropriate as fuck.
So you don't like being ghost.
No, it's not that.
That
my God.
boy is good. That boy is good.
You know I would ride his ass up and down town, so I'm gonna keep it cute.
All around town.
Yeah, I don't like being hung up on. I think it's a way that you are leaving the conversation and you're not taking responsibility for the part you play in saying, because communication is key, right? It don't matter if it's your mother, your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
To anybody.
Walking out, hanging out is like, you're not taking responsibility and even stating your case.
Yeah.
And it's prolonging the argument.
Right.
Hanging up is my number one pet peeve, other than like grinding the teeth.
But you know what I realized too?
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Oh
that's
God.
what
I hate that.
That is like rotten teeth.
Grinding
Grinding
teeth.
teeth. Okay, I was gonna say, you used to fuck with a nigga with rotten teeth?
Oh, it's-
all right.
I think the communication is everything, but I think really people who flaunt that word around only communicates when it's convenient for them.
For them, and
Like,
yeah.
Communication. If communication is key, If communication is key, then you should be able to talk about anything. Like, it's not an argument because we have indifference.
Yeah,
it's not.
That's me.
You can have a conversation about, what's going on, what you feel, or how you feel, how can we work better. That's why I'm a talker, because I really be wanting to get my point across. Sometimes listen to you, but see how we can move forward.
Exactly.
Now, are you telling the truth about that, Ron?
Yeah, because I don't sometimes listen to you. Sometimes I can listen to you. Not all the time.
Yeah.
But I
y'all not in an intimate relationship.
Don't call me, you yelling, then you want to hang up when you get your point across and then text me.
That's Jessica.
I don't,
no.
I don't do that to you.
You don't do that no more.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't do it no more.
You don't do it no more. But Nick do that shit.
Dying.
Well,
she hang up and
I try to hear that. I try to no excuses.
Okay.
Don't sit home and make excuses for her.
Okay.
She will argue, nitpick, and hang up. Then don't want to answer. But let me miss a call in 2 minutes and call back. Oh, what the fuck you was doing? I said, yo, the car I was pumping gas. The phone was in the cup holder. No, the fuck it wasn't. Click up.
Damn.
I called back 30 times.
I'm never gonna answer.
I'm a call back.
I do that. I do that twice. I do that to be an asshole. I'm really an asshole. I do that. Oh, you want to answer this fucking phone?
Is I'm gonna know that I call back twice.
Game.
No. 4 times.
Two can play this game.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I'm just gonna admit real quick. I called the nigga the other night 20 times.
Damn.
Ain't it a
I ain't never seen that in you.
Never, girl. I felt like a peasant.
Jessica.
I'm sure you felt like a peasant.
I called this nigga, shut up, Prince, put your shoes on. I fucking called this nigga 20 times.
Did he answer after the 20th time?
He called me back.
Okay, good.
He did. He was doing something.
I thought you were saying the next day. I'm like,
damn. Hey, yo, fuck no.
Yeah, Prince.
But no, he ended up calling me back.
Yeah,
I knew he was doing something.
I see, man. Well, I see why man London. I see why man London is,
compatible.
Yeah, and y'all two is
compatible as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. So me, yes, I am the type to be silent, especially when it's a guy. I'm gonna be silent on the phone, and then I'm going to hang up. I'm gonna tell you I have nothing to say. You're gonna ask me, you got something? No, I'm good. I'm straight on it. Oh, so you're done? Yeah. Yep. And then he's gonna receive a long ass essay from me, and I just hate when I do that, and the nigga be like, okay. I hate.
With the dots.
That makes me
okay with the dots?
I'm gonna say, okay with the dots.
That's how I don't.
Hey, yo.
I can deal with okay with the dots. You know what I can't deal with? Don't ever respond to me and be like, K. Bitch,
I'm so that person. Like, I would be like,
where
okay.
the fuck is you at?
And it's not even because it's just because I'm like, I understand your point.
Because
I do the okay.
Don't ever say K to me.
We'll be dismissive together. Like, so I'll send something really like. And remember that time you was like, you're very weird and black. And I was like,
oh, wow.
Yo.
Excuse me, bitch? And he was like, yeah, you're very weird and black. Like certain things get under my skin. And I was like, oh, so now you're a colorist, bitch.
Like, she not black.
You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
I don't even know that. It was because I was so mad. I couldn't tell her.
Yeah, because you're fucking Nigerian. So that should be the last thing you should fucking stand about somebody.
That was pretty mean.
You're very weird and black.
I can get a little mean during arguments.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know what back in the day.
Basically, it meant that if we was back in those times, a long, long time ago, how you say it?
Long time ago's days.
Listen, you would be in the house and she would be on the field. That's what
she was trying to call me a slave. And I just was not with it. I'm like, wow, Juneteenth just passed. You just really said I was a slave.
Not Candyland.
So that takes me to the next. This takes me to the next segment. How do you handle it? Right? So, your friend tells your business at a gathering that should have been kept between you two. How do you handle it?
I'm like, bitch.
You right there?
I feel like this has happened.
You're right there.
You right there?
This has happened.
I'm like, bitch, and that's it.
I feel like this has really happened.
I'm so serious.
What you gonna say?
I'm like, bitch, And then she was like, oh, this wasn't supposed to be spilled.
And then that was it. That was it. And then that's it. Because she just gonna, because that's gonna say everything.
Oh yeah, she gonna understand everything.
So
like,
she gonna get it.
Oh my God, this is not the time and place. I didn't say I'm sorry.
How do you handle it?
I feel like that we were somewhere and this has happened, not to us, like to somebody else, and it came out and we was looking at each other like, bitch.
Right, exactly.
Like, ooh, we got to get out of here. They can say we got to go back to the Airbnb. We got emergency. Like, I feel like this has happened, but
if it happened to you, what the hell would you
smack
do?
the shit out of motherfuckers.
Yeah. You're gonna smack your friend for real in the middle of the party.
Because I would never even do it to you, bitch.
All right, so I wouldn't hypothetically smack, but I'm gonna have to pull you up.
Absolutely.
Let me talk to you real quick.
In front of everybody. Fuck that silent shit.
Oh, no, not in front of everybody.
No, we gonna address that right now, right?
Like, if we all at a toast and it's like, hey, toast, hey, Prince, I just want to congratulate you for doing X, Y, Z, this and the third, blah, blah, blah. And I remember when blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be like, are you out your fucking mind?
So you said it publicly, so come here, let me smack you. You gonna do a Will Smith.
Publicly.
That's right.
So ain't no private conversations because they humiliated
you publicly
me.
embarrass me and I'm gonna publicly check your ass.
That shit wasn't private.
That shit wasn't private. That's all I be trying to say, yo.
It may not be physical, but I'm gonna embarrass you with these words. You wish you never said that shit.
That shit wasn't private. That's why I said when that nigga Danny on couples retreat with me, that's when the fuck he said, I don't really care what nobody think but your mother, your father, and you, because you're the only one that matter. Well, nigga, I didn't matter on TV, so that if you want to ever redeem yourself to even be my friend again, you must go public and say that shit.
Yeah.
I don't get, my mother don't even give a fuck the head for one. My father don't know you, don't know the show, don't know nothing. He don't give a fuck about nothing but me, and I don't want to hear it. It's for them.
It's for them.
Because they hate you now, not me. So.
Yeah, so can you redeem yourself?
Huh? So
can you redeem yourself? Because on couples retreat, you said on couples retreat.
Oh my God!
You
this
said
ain't
that
even
I
about
cheated
you.
on you since you told me you was pregnant, and no, the fuck I did.
You did wrong. You was big cheating out here.
No, can you tell them people that you lying?
Cheat.
You know,
I did not lie. Rome won't say I cheated first. I did not cheat first. Jerome was cheating. Listen, you didn't even cheat on me until I got pregnant.
Excuse me. No, you need to tell the world that you did not mean that. Because that was not true. So go ahead. Here's your chance to redeem yourself.
I didn't mean to mention Rome on the show.
No. Okay.
What the fuck? That was clean.
That's a bullshit. That was clean. What?
That was clean.
That was clean.
Oh, that was clean. Oh, London, you okay? Get off me.
She went outside.
All right. Okay. Don't touch me.
Just LLC.
Okay.
Period. Another one. Period. Your boo walks out on a very serious conversation to answer the phone.
I love this.
How do you handle it?
Who calling us?
To answer the phone.
Hey yo, who calling this?
But I ain't gonna lie, that's happened to me. My man's gonna be like, I'm so fucking saying, like, all right, hold on. Excuse me, so
See.
he broke her. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna sit there with a dumb look like, he just play with me.
See,
really?
for me,
because one of my,
I don't got you doing that.
No, but it's happened. So I'm telling you, I'm sitting there like,
okay.
I was just in the middle of my emotions. So I have no words at this point.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk no more. No, I have no words literally for like, I'm just gonna be like I'm gonna go into my fucking us mode. You know, the black people, the white people, very much sitting there looking down, that's me. I'm like.
So for me, I'm gonna let it slide. But you know, I'm very sarcastic and I'm very cynical. That's another toxic trait of myself, very transparent.
And
I'm very cynical and sarcastic and what else?
Yeah.
Aquarius.
And I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah.
So
what'd you do?
I'm gonna wait until you think everything peachy cream.
Oh God.
And then you gonna say, hey babe, what we eating for dinner? And I'm gonna say, ask the motherfucker you walked out there to have the private conversation with.
I know that's
right. And then I'm gonna walk the fuck off. And I'm gonna go get me something to eat.
And that's all right. Hey,
crab legs.
Hey y'all, anybody? Hey y'all. Period. All right. So if my boo walks out on me in a very serious conversation, I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
You gonna be like,
I honestly, I used to be like that. I used to,
did.
All right, cool, I got you. I'm gonna chalk that up. I'm gonna get you back.
Get your ass back.
But I literally, I agree with you. I would be like, did you just seriously go answer the fucking phone? Like, are you serious? It don't even, I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care who because this is a serious conversation.
This is important.
You know, you can call her back.
Yes.
You know, you can call your jaw back, your homeboy back. You can call your weed man back. I know he outside. Let him stay out there for a second.
He ain't going nowhere.
I
He
want
with
to
his money.
smoke too.
Yeah,
but
he
wait,
with his money. He ain't going nowhere.
You know what I mean? It don't really matter. Yeah, yo said a little $20. Hey yo. but you know, that I would do the same thing. That would hurt my feelings.
I can't wait till I get to that point.
Yeah.
No.
I can't wait till I get to that point.
So you seriously just gonna be like, who calling us? You gonna follow them out the room?
No.
What you gonna do, bro?
I ain't gonna do that. Because I get
because you know damn well.
Some conversations, like with me personally, like some conversations I don't be wanting to hear. But you know, I will revisit that. You know, because honestly, I don't like it being done to me. Like if I step out the room, especially if you're doing something with the kids, if I step out the room and answer my phone, please just don't assume it's always a female.
No, it don't matter who it is. You and our also so fans, look, you and Nick are having a very serious conversation. You mad as shit about something that, you know, somebody said on her side about you. Y'all having a serious conversation.
And
her phone, wrong minded. Hold up, hello.
So I would say something, like when she come back, I would say something right there, but then I don't want to talk.
But I was ready to say, would you want to continue the conversation? Would you want to?
It's silent treatment.
Yeah. Oh, it's you do silent treatment.
It's silent, it's silent treatment.
How long though? Because you know, you get over things a little quickly.
Yeah, he do get over things fast.
He does.
Well, that depends on what person it is. With her,
oh, I got you.
it's like a couple days.
Couple days?
Okay.
Like, I won't talk, like honestly,
He working on it.
I won't talk to her for like a couple days.
But like why?
But she,
I'm wanna have, I be in my, cause I just be.
But she do the same thing, right?
Not a couple days, but she do the same thing. Like me, it's a couple days though. Like and I really would
I
look
always
at
wanted
you.
to know from a person, because I've been in a situation where that has happened to me. You know, the person has since then changed. But so, like, is it because you're trying to prove something to someone?
You know, I ain't never trying to prove no point, especially with.
But a couple days, like they could die.
Yeah.
Not if I'm seeing them every day.
So you're still in the home, you're just not communicating.
So you're still commingling the same dwelling.
I'm waking up,
you just ain't
brushing my
talking.
teeth, leaving out.
But you're not talking to them? No.
You're still coming home, you're still
And you're like that now
them.
to this day?
Yeah.
That is not healthy, you know that, right?
I didn't say it was healthy, but I do it. And I'm gonna tell you why I do it. That's my way of getting back, because she gives me the silent treatment.
But it's like,
that's why I said she does it as well.
She hangs up.
It's never healthy.
It's not healthy, but she hangs up and won't answer my phone call. So when I get in the house, mind you, and that's a lot of times that's what happens. I just carry it over.
Okay.
It's not right. No, it's not.
No.
Like after the baby shower, I didn't like how she handled things.
Okay.
Everyone else on this panel agrees that if a person disrespects you publicly, it should be a public apology or a public check.
Yes.
What she do, and I'm gonna let it go flow like it was flowing. What she do is she'll call, while we in a heated conversation, she'll call her mom. And she'll call her mom in the mix of me. So you know me personally, like you called your mother. So I'm still saying what I'm saying, but you saying what you saying about me to your mom, and I'm like, that's fucked up. But it sounded like I'm being disrespectful for your mom, but you called her, bro. I ain't calling my father. I ain't calling nobody in the mix of us arguing. It's between us.
Yeah.
So as I'm getting my shit together, or whatever the case may be, you on the phone with your mother, steady antagonizing me, steady poking the bear, and knowing that my mouth was reckless.
Now, if I leave or if I call you a bitch while you on the phone with
your mother, I'm wrong.
Things, then I'm wrong. Okay.
I'm wrong, but said so much. Oh my God, drag me through. Right, I'm listening, bro, and I wasn't even gonna say nothing, Prince.
Lord Jesus.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. But she dragging me, and I'm like, bro, like she didn't call her mother the whole day.
Wow.
I wish the hell I would be in the fucking argument.
That's when
they in the middle argument, be like, Mom, this nigga's a motherfucking like.
But you do that with me on Robin.
Like, you're my cousin. And speaking of cousins,
Robin never cares. She's like, yard.
Your cousin keeps showing up late to everything and being dismissive of your time. Now, let me just give y'all a backstory. London wrote this episode. Go ahead, Pete.
But that's a real
think about it.
I do too, by the way.
Oh my God.
That's some ghetto shit. Young nigga took the shoes off, got a fucking cup here.
Look, my nose fucking running over here.
The seat is warm, so he
my nose running.
And fucking, y'all just so fucking ghetto.
It's reckless.
Shit. Her mom is watching this shit right now. Her friends. And so they gonna be calling him a lot more bitches after this. They don't even like us.
They don't like us.
We don't give a fuck.
They don't like us?
They don't like us. And we was at the baby shower.
they told me I carry
real
purses.
motherfucking messy. But I do wish her a healthy
But I love Neek though.
delivery.
I
I
like
love me
I love
some Neek.
Neek.
She can do hair. I love her little ass.
Man,
Wrong
I
baby
always shit
shower
my
is
man
an
bag.
insert segment that we need to have. All right. So right now, we gonna hurry up and finish before you come back and be like, and another motherfucking thing.
Oh, you know this
All
was
right, cool. So listen.
Oh, damn.
Your cousin keeps showing up late to everything and being dismissive of your time. How do you handle that?
I mean, in the communicative world, because we're talking about that, I think it's like after like the first 100,000 times, it's perfectly fine. But the 100,000th one, it's like, all right, bitch, now. Because if I was late to your shit, if you invited me somewhere and I was like, I want some change left, and I brought my homeboy, my brother, my sister, and I ain't tell you, she gonna be pissed.
I got you. All right.
But I do think that in the communication, you should at least tell people when you possibly will be late and respect people's time. Because people, other than Miss Busy over here, are busy as well.
Okay.
Miss Run her business.
I do.
So I do be busy.
Yeah. So actually, no one else needs to answer that question because that was actually for her. She wrote the episode and that was meant for
But it was
me.
a valid question. It was good.
It's a very valid question and a lot of people are going to be able to relate to it. But you are so right. I am horrible with time. I am getting better with it. I used to be crazy horrible with time. But one thing about London will call you at 12:30 and be like, I'm in an area, what's up? Let's get some lunch. And I'm
Yes,
like,
that's
okay,
definitely me.
well, all right, give me a second. And then she'll be like, all right, I'm pulling up. I'm there right now, so I'm just seeing the location. I don't care if you don't have your makeup on or if you have a dirty hamper full of clothes, you need to wash clothes so you don't really have nothing to wear. But yeah, be here by 12:45.
That is so
And it's
me.
12:30. And
that is so
I
me.
won't get there until about 1:45,
1:45.
2 o'clock, 3. But
And then I gotta leave pick my child up.
Yeah, so
Because real mothers.
Definitely chop
and
top.
honestly, I'm known for bringing somebody.
Yes.
So yeah,
And she would hate
and I
that.
think just because they know the person or they family with the person or they cool with the person,
It's
that is
okay.
fine. But that is still not good, and you should not do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least ask.
At least
I
ask
could have been
you
telling
right
you
because it could have been
about
something that we were.
And I was
leading
talking about
up to
something that
say,
day whole time.
And I do apologize.
That you
about
put on
that.
blessed about on this episode on this show
And
many times.
So all she had to do was say, I need an apology for that day, cousin, but she wanted to do it reckless way. So I like that. Thank you. Let me find out that's why she wrote this fucking episode. And that brings me to the last segment. It's called Do's and Don'ts. All right. So there are a lot of do's and don'ts in communication. Everyone has a don't. Okay. We don't need to go over the do's. Just do communicate. What don't you like in communication?
Don't have a problem with me and don't tell me personally, but go to Instagram and talk about me on Instagram.
That's a mess.
That's some bitch ass shit.
That is.
And I don't give a fuck who feel no type of way about it. You have my number. You can pick up the phone and call me. You can pick up the phone and text me. Do not run the fucking social media and talk shit about me.
Yeah.
Because the problem with that is I've been the same way. So the shit that you was endorsing or being a part of was cool when we was cool. Now that we not cool, now everything I do is a problem. So was it a problem then and you just was fucking with it because we were cool? Or is it only a problem now because we not cool? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Because if I have a problem with you, I'm gonna hit you privately and say,
And directly.
I have a problem with you.
Yeah.
This is what is wrong, blah, blah, blah. Communicate with that person. And
That
you don't
is-
have to be friends with them after you say what
That
you
is
say.
a big don't. That's good.
You know what I mean? That's my don't.
That's
like
how I
that.
was raised though. Like
Okay.
despite our differences, like I never wanted to type like broadcast to even before the media other people. I've always like I got a problem with you, like I'm gonna address it with you. Like I ain't gonna address it when 10 niggas with me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna address that shit by
because
myself.
that will
like,
automatically make the
and
other person
So that's really
defensive.
one of my don'ts. Like you got a problem with me, say that shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
be by yourself.
Don't go at my name, wanting
Shut.
some little attention. Don't wait till you see me out in public and address me with fucking 5 and 6 people with you. Like it's like we men, man. You know, you ain't gotta like me, but like once, like we can, we can handle it like men.
Yeah.
One on, like I ain't about to be big bad wolf.
Shoot the
fool,
30
you
if we
know,
need
so
to,
like,
whatever.
you know, it ain't even like I'm trying to be tough or none of that.
Yeah,
But it's just like
yeah.
you got a problem with a man or a woman, address it.
Talk it.
And my
Say what you
dude-
gotta say.
Like,
All right.
that's it.
And my do is communicate. Yeah. And my don't is do not hang out with me, whatever you do.
Okay. What's yours, Jess?
I hate that.
My do is please add me on motherfucking Instagram and then say some shit about me because that's a battle you won't win. And just like that, we come to the end
Oh
of
my
this
God.
reckless discussion with my crazy ass family.
Yes, yes.
I love them so much. This was a conversation for healing. Thank you for writing this episode.
Thank you,
London,
cousin.
all creds go to Baby Girl.
Yes.
And if you have another topic that you want to hear us talk about, drop the ideas in Reckless Discussions DMs or below. Thank you.
Reckless
See us
Discussion
next-
Official.
Reckless Discussions
Official.
Official. You're right. The page. Any one of our DMs though, drop it in there. I love you guys so much. Y'all love us back. Tune in every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Love y'all. Peace.